All right, and we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Corey Sayles, founder of Sayles Industries, digital marketing agency. And today I have a special guest I would like to introduce, Mr. Jason Orr of Save Sewer and Drain. Hey, Jason, how are you today?
I'm great. How about yourself, Corey?
I'm doing pretty well, as best as I can be, given the circumstances, you know.
A little tired of being shut in, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty used to working from home, to be honest. So
That's true.
not
Yeah.
too much, but I do love to travel, and unfortunately, I'm not able to do that right now. So
Gotcha.
if you don't mind, would you please elaborate on your business, what type of services that you offer?
Well, we offer a few different things. Our primary business is drain cleaning. We do residential and commercial drain cleaning, backed up toilets, main lines, things like that. We also do basement systems for wet basements.
Okay.
Go
And
in.
I have to ask and get this out the way, but so this whole toilet paper sellout pandemic thing that's going on, has that contributed to any of your business at all lately, or?
You know, it's tough to say. We get a lot of calls from people flushing things they shouldn't be year round. And I think the news has hammered it down on people too. I think they're starting to get the idea. You only want to use the 3 P's: pee, poop, and toilet paper. That's what you want to put down the toilet. That's it. And I think a lot of people have kind of picked up on that from all the news coverage they've had about it. So I don't really notice a difference in that.
Now, I know we had this discussion before because I've, as you know, I've hired you a couple of times for myself and referred you to family and asked your personal opinion on the whole wet wipes and how those go and how some are marketed as septic safe, but that's not really the case.
No, it's not really the case. They advertise them as flushable. And basically what that means is they'll make their way through your toilet. But what happens after that, depending on your pipes and things like that, they can get caught up very, very easily. And once you get one that starts to get caught up in there, it's just chain reaction. Everything else starts to back up. And even if they don't, they cause a lot of damage to the water treatment plant on the city's end.
Yeah, I could only imagine. But I guess in all seriousness, how would you mind sharing how your business has been directly impacted by everything? Have you had to change hours? Are you only responding to emergency situations? I know that the White House and the state had declared plumbers as an essential business. So I'm just curious as to if you had to change anything as far as your operations go and how you're adapting to everything.
I've got a couple guys laid off now that work primarily on our basement system side. So if they were doing going in and drying up basements, they're laid off. And other than that, our drain cleaning is running as usual, but the basement side of it is really taking a beating. We had jobs cancel, and the phones have stopped ringing for those types of calls. Our drain cleaning, that is essential. When you've got a backup in your house, you need to be able to get the sewage or what have you out of your house. So that is definitely essential.
I completely agree, especially since we're advised to stay at home now. No one wants to back the drain or sewer system at home.
Yeah, that smell can fill your whole house real quick.
Yeah. In addition to some of those changes that you've made, are you doing anything else right now as far as like putting your name out there? Are you running any ads or?
We haven't, as of right now, we haven't. It's something we're going to need to ramp up here pretty quick because losing a lot of that basement work, we need to start getting some more revenue back in on a drain cleaning side. So it's something we're definitely going to need to ramp up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know that Google's has been doing a ton of changes. If you haven't noticed yet, I actually wrote a blog about it on my website that I'll share in the group that I'll be posting this video to. And then I also, touch base on some of those as far as the Google My Business. So obviously, whenever you Google, plumbers near me or plumbers Erie, Pennsylvania, you get the map pack. So the locations that are nearest or most relevant to your search. The 3-pack is also what it's referred to, and that pops up. So that's tied directly to the Google My Business. And as of now, Google has put a pause on a lot of those features. So you can't register a new Google My Business at the moment. You're not able to receive reviews or respond to reviews, as far as I know. Pretty much the only thing you can do there is maybe update your hours and or create Google posts. So that's pretty much like the only way you can get that message out there across to your actual Google My Business. Of course, you can add anything to your website or Facebook or whatnot, but I wasn't sure if you were familiar, and I wanted to share that with you. So it would definitely be worthwhile to at least put some posts out once a week, or if not more, just to, if anything changes with your operations, your hours, your availability, that way your customers are informed that they see you on Google.
Right.
In addition to that, and what you mentioned previously, with the cancellations and everything, you said you're still doing drain cleaning. Is there, I guess, any pushback from customers or even any employees that you have left, as far as like, obviously you have to be let into their household or, building. And I know that some people are just, it's a scary time in this world, and people are trying to be super cautious about who they come in contact with. And I don't know if you've been having pushback on that, if you're taking any type of steps to avoid that. Like, I don't know if it makes them feel better, but wearing masks or gloves or anything of that nature.
We had one customer the other day that asked us, she provided us masks to wear. She was worried about us coming in her house, and we typically wear gloves anyways, but she wanted us to wear masks when we came in. I don't see a lot of pushback on that, but I see a lot of people waiting until they just can't take it anymore. People are nervous. A lot of people are out of work right now. So I think they're really waiting until the very last minute on some of this stuff, till they just can't take it anymore before they call for service. We've seen that quite a few times.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just going to say, as you know, that I imagine can cause more harm than good by them waiting and pushing it off till last minute.
Yeah, definitely. We were in one yesterday. They had about a foot of water in their basement.
Wow.
I'd waited till.
They were waiting until it got to that foot, huh?
Yes. Yep.
Oh man.
So it makes it more difficult for us, and it makes a much bigger mess for people to clean up too.
Mm-hmm. Now I know your cost and your pricing plan is pretty affordable, given the name Saving Sewer and Drain. Given the whole circumstances, if you don't mind me asking, are you adding any type of, I guess, emergency fee or hazard fees on top of your typical charges, or are you just keeping everything the same?
We're keeping everything the same. There's always a difference in price from after hours or weekend service, from a normal, if you call and schedule us during normal hours, it's, there's a basic fee for that, but it's additional if we have to come back in after work or on the weekends. No, we've actually started giving people a price break on some of the more expensive services that we offer, just kind of help people out.
Okay. Awesome. And I heard that you had what was that?
It seems to be very appreciated.
Oh yeah, I could only imagine. Definitely. I know that some other businesses are forced to, up their wages because of everything that's going on, unfortunately. So that's good that you can still offer that service at the same price that you did before.
Yes.
And I heard that you had a news interview this morning. How did that go?
I wouldn't say it was a great interview, but it was short and sweet. They were basically just making sure that people understood what they should and shouldn't be putting down their toilets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never know how those interviews go until they come out, and then you're like, oh, that's pretty good, or
yeah,
or maybe not. Constructive criticism, but
yes.
Awesome. Well, I definitely appreciate your time. Jason is an amazing at what he does. I definitely highly recommend his services. If you don't mind sharing with the viewers, what's the best way for people to get in contact with you?
People can call our office at 814-868 3061. We also have people reach out to us through Facebook Messenger or emails, but the phone number is definitely the best way to get a hold of us.
Awesome. Well, like I said, I definitely appreciate your time. I hope that you stay healthy and safe out there. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions regarding the business.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Corey.
All right. Thank you. Take care.